All right, let's do it. Good evening, everybody. Can you feel it? That time of year when the smell of fresh cut grass hangs in the air and the sun dipping low tells you there's only one thing on the schedule: Friday night football. We are coming to you live from Freeport, Florida, where tonight we kick off a brand new season with the North Bay Haven Bucks coming into town to face our Freeport Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. I'm William Rhodes, and I'm joined by Freeport legend Steven Adams. Steven, a new year brings new hope, and there's a lot of hope around this Bulldog squad after an impressive showing against Rutherford in the Kickoff Classic last week. So, we got a lot of promise from this Freeport squad this year, a lot of returning starters, led by quarterback Carter Nunes and star wide receiver Julius Miles. And last week, running back, I'm going to learn these names eventually. Okay. Where's the running back? Running back Dylan Luthane ran for over 200 yards against Rutherford in a win, and we are waiting kickoff here, so stick with us and we'll bring you game action soon.
You got your copy over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right here. They're up on the laptop.
Freeport captains tonight. Number 5, Julie Smiles. Number 7, Wade Briggs. Number 14, number 70, Carson Kelly. North Bay captains tonight. Jackson Schultz, Mayor Brian Siegel, Noah Powers, and Caleb Christopher. Our officiating crew tonight, South East Football Association.
Thanks for tuning in tonight to the Bulldogs. Tonight's bout against North Bay Haven. You'll have captains for the Bulldogs from left to right. Number 70, Carson Galpin. Number 14, Carter Noons. Number 7, Wade Diggs. And number 5, Julius Miles.
Which one do you usually go for, Steven? Heads or tails? Which one do you usually go for, Steve?
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails? All right.
They'll present the coin, they'll flip it. Freeport will win the toss. They'll defer to the second half. Bulldogs will place their backs to the west end zone, where they'll kick it to North Bay Haven in the east end zone. Captains will shake hands and we'll get it kicked off. Opening night here for the Bulldogs at home.
Here comes the visiting Buccaneers. They're led by interim head coach Trent Edwards. And here come your Bulldogs.
Yeah, William, the Buccaneers are looking for any identity, just some sort of identity at all, with multiple coaches. Andy Siegel coming back and forth, and multiple coaches throughout the in-between. Tonight, big opportunity for them to put a best foot forward. It's for the Bulldogs. A lot of hype around this year's season. A lot of emphasis put on one-way players being in shape. Strength and conditioning. Got a new strength and conditioning coach. A lot of coaches on the field. So here we are.
And you got to think Coach Orange feels pretty good about his defense deferring to the second half. Colin Green lining up for the opening kickoff. And we are underway here in Freeport. Return taken from the 10. Big return out to the 38-yard line. That's where North Bay will start this series.
So a lot of one-way starters on defense, as previously said before. So a lot of these guys you're seeing on defense won't be playing too much on offense, with the exception of the corner to the near side of the field. But your linebacking core, 7 and 12, you'll see 7 on offense a little bit, but 12 mainly on defense.
7 being Wade Diggs and 12 being Tyler Howard.
There you go. 2 had several picks last week, so look for them to probably throw away from him to start this drive as they come out in the shotgun. They'll be on the right hash, near side of the field, trips to the wide side. Quarterback takes a snap.
And it's complete past midfield to Jackson Horn for North Bay, and that's a first down.
Coach Owen Cole will need to get his defense lined up in coverage tonight. They'll look to play fast. Coming out in the same formation.
First and 10 Bucks. Trips to the far side. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 6.
Nice tackle by number 12, Howard. Look to see him tonight all over the field. He's quite the tackler from week 1, or from the Jamboree, excuse me.
Call that week 0 nowadays.
Little substitution on the top side of the field. Be 5 for 4 as Miles enters the game.
2nd and 4 for the Bucks. Same formation. Handoff up the middle. And he's going to be tackled close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it. And it'll be 3rd and inches. So now this defense will be put to an early test. It's normally where you see a QB sneak, but North Bay stays into a shotgun. And we have a flag on the field. Let's wait for the call.
Buccaneers opted to go from 10 personnel to 11 personnel on that play, William. Basically moving the tight end down next to the left tackle. Looks to maybe run power or zone, just like they've been running the entire drive, so we'll see what they do.
Do they pick up that flag?
I think maybe inadvertent whistle, I think is what they called.
And
they'll run zone.
Oh, nice stop by the Bulldogs. They tried to go straight up the middle, and they were denied. And this leaves a decision for North Bay. Do they punt or do they go for it? And it is looking like
one early pass by the Bucks. The rest seem to be inside zone to the tailback. Nothing doing. Possible quick kick scenario here. Possible offensive play. We'll see.
that punter isn't lined very far back. It is a quick kick, straight up, not very far, but takes a Bulldog bounce up to the 25, and that's where Freeport will start their first drive of the season. Now, Freeport is led by returning starter Carter Nunes and star wide receiver Julius Miles. Steven, I haven't seen this connection yet, but I hear it's pretty special.
Benham's offense will come out empty. It'll be 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Nunes empty in the backfield. He'll look to take the snap. They'll take a shot early to the top side of the field.
Ooh, and too far.
Nothing wrong with that. Get the arm stretched out. Plenty of grass, as they say.
Yeah.
Benham's offense comes out looking to, after last week with Miles not playing and the running back getting a lot of reps, there'll be a lot of ways that the offensive coordinator will be able to play with the defense today.
You think he's just testing him on that first throw?
I always like throwing on first down. They'll go back to trips, 10 personnel with the running back in the backfield. Obviously give it to 0 up the middle. He'll run along for about 3 or 4. You'll see that all night.
Showed some nice wiggle there, make some people miss, but now that brings up a 3rd and 7. Obvious passing situation.
Ball will be on the right hash. They'll still do trips to the short side of the field on the top side.
Back to pass. And it is complete for a Bulldog first down. It's number 2, Caleb Leonard. That was a nice little connection there.
The accuracy of 14 noons this season early on has been spot on. Another completion from 14 to 2, as last week they had several.
Handoff up the middle to Luthane, and he stopped short. Short gain.
Benham always running a play to try to set up another. They run the screen to the top side of the field. While it looked like zone, 3 different plays can be run off the RPO. Look for the quick screen here soon. They'll get an empty again. Trips to the top. Twins to the left.
Takes his time and overthrown. And we've got a flag.
Bulldogs will take 15 on that one. We'll see what he says.
Take that every day. And all night.
Really good job by Noons throwing it up to where the defender can't get it. A lot of folks talk about Noon's arm strength gaining 10 to 20 yards from last season to this season. You can see a throw like that. It's very easy for him this year, when last year maybe he would have thrown that off of his back foot. A lot of development.
We got 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Luthane goes for about 2.
Nice power play as they pull the right guard. Coach Benham trying to get the running back going. Got ball in the middle of the field. Looks to be about on the 33.
Getting the play from the sideline.
They'll opt to stay in trips. A lot of trips tonight.
Tossing it up to Julius. Ooh. Nice attempt, but no dice. It's going to be 3rd down Bulldogs.
Jostled around in triple coverage. I think you'll see a lot of that on number 5 all season long, which is going to leave several of the other Bulldogs open. Good pass protection by the offensive line. Not surprised to see the Bulldogs in a 3rd and long situation. They have seemed to handle that well so far this season. They'll go deuces or twins to each side this time. Still in 10 personnel, no tight ends. Looks like
Tossing it out to Miles again, and toe taps it on the sideline. Great catch.
see where they spot it. Looks to be enough for a 1st down.
And they are moving the chains. 1st down Bulldogs.
Here comes the hurry up offense. They'll get set fast.
Ooh, batted down at the line.
Little change of personnel where they moved Miles down to the nub tight end on the wide side of the field to move to 11 personnel and kind of try to toss him the ball, but the defensive end was ready. They'll signal it into Nunes. They'll make a minor adjustment and go back to 2x2, 10 personnel. Ball looks to be about on the 23.
Another handoff up the middle. Breaking the tackle. We think gets down to the 15. Nice gain.
If anyone watched the game last week, the running back's quite a guy that seems to never go down, always reaching for an extra 3 or 4 yards, as he did on that play.
Swings out. Huthang with the catch. Makes a man miss. And he got
A little
the first
laundry.
down.
They'll probably bring that one back.
Probably got a hold there on the outside.
Got to get your hands inside and move your feet. Probably holding on one of the receivers. Still early in the season.
Yeah. It's going to cost the Bulldogs 10.
That's what it seems to be. Time of possession so far in favor of the Bulldogs. They've seemed to pretty much have it most of the first quarter. Benham will draw up his best 3rd and long play. Wouldn't be shocked to see a little shot at the end zone here.
Man in motion. Here's the snap. Swing to the wheel route to the side, and that's Julius Miles with the touchdown, Bulldogs.
The Louisville commit, touchdown number 1 of the season.
That was a nice play design there, Steven.
Very nice play, very nice play.
Brought motion to one side, swung Julius on a wheel route to the far side, and he was wide open there for the touchdown.
If I'm reading this correctly from our notes from last night, with that touchdown pass before this, he was currently tied with Caleb McCormick and Nick Ellington for career touchdown receptions with 15. So I think with that, that's the 16th one. Pretty much makes him the leader of that category now, too.
And deservingly, first one of the season. Nice way to mark it. And I believe Julius is heading to Louisville.
That stat comes from Blake McCormick, so if it's incorrect, you guys have to hit him up on the street somewhere.
Shoddy, the record keeper of Freeport statistics. Well, you couldn't have asked for a better opening drive to the season for the Bulldogs.
Hopefully that's the first of many on that connection.
And are they going for 2?
Don't be shocked. We did a lot last year, so we're still kind of addicted to it.
Oh, wait a second. That was not... They pushed him out of bounds.
There they go.
Okay, so it was not a...
No touchdown.
Forget everything we just said about...
Subtract it.
And no, they're going for it this time, and he's got it that time.
Subtract it, then add it back.
Toe
Touchdown.
tap in the corner of the end zone. He said, I wanted that record, and he went up there and he took it.
You must have heard you took it from him. There you go.
He said, Coach, call my number.
5:47 left in the first.
And we are kicking an extra point, and it is straight through. With 5:47 left in the first quarter, Bulldogs 7, Buccaneers 0.
And we're back.
Bulldogs looking to do it again. Rinse and repeat. Get a stop on defense. Get the ball back. Green back to kick. Special teams ace for the Bulldogs. Line drive kick, sends the returner back. Makes a return, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 20. Nice kick coverage by the Bulldogs there.
Look, number 12, Tyler Howard, and number 21, Stephen Madden on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Number 12, Tyler Howard, seems to really move around. From what I hear, he's a baseball player, decided to play a little football. Watched him play last week, and this week he seems to cover the field really well, especially he's got good size, you know?
Yeah. He's a senior out there, so looks to be a team leader this year.
Yeah, and they're not going to throw it towards number 2. Or at least they shouldn't, after how many picks he had last week. We'll see what they do here.
Number 2.
They'll come out in 2-by-2, 10 personnel this time. Ball looks to be about on the 19 right hash. They'll stack them up, run the zone again.
And they are stuffed again. Swarming defense by Freeport. Last couple plays, they haven't let anything up the middle.
Stay in the same formation. This time they'll elect to pass it.
And he's going to go down in the backfield. That Bulldog defense is swarming, and that looked to be...
It's like 7 and 53. Diggs.
And Mason Arnold.
Diggs and Mason Arnold. Wade Diggs catching the game-winning touchdown pass last week. This time, he and Arnold on the sack.
Puts the Bucs in a 3rd and long situation. We'll see what they like to do.
We'll stay in 2-by-2 and pass it again.
And he throws it to no one in the middle of the field. Great defensive stand by the Bulldogs, and the punt units are going to come out. Maybe it took them a couple of plays to wake up, but after the Bulldogs started getting serious on defense, they haven't let anything happen yet.
I'd be surprised if the Bulldogs go for a block here. If they got everybody up on the line.
Yeah. They're going to return. It's going to be returnable, and he's returned by Caleb Leonard. No gain.
Midfield 45.
But that's great field position for the Bulldogs to start this next drive. Now, Steven, I heard the offensive line has been revamped this year, and they're showing a lot of promise.
They'll come back out and empty. Motion 3 to the left side of the field. Trips to the left, twins to the right. They'll throw the quick string to Miles. He'll get upfield.
Nice gain by Julius Miles down to the 22-yard line.
It's a screen game, and Coach Benham's offense, very much a 3-phase offense where the screen game, run game, and the pass game are all part of it. As you see, Nunes hitch up and throw the quick screen to 5, and he scampers for what? 20, 25 yards.
Yeah.
We'll take a break in the action here to introduce the coaches for the Bulldogs. You've got head coach Sean Arntz, defensive coordinator and assistant head coach Owen Cole, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Jeff Benham, offensive line and tight ends Bobby Moore, offensive line coach Eddie Ferris, linebackers coach Shane Williams, defensive backs Hayden Meyer, wide receivers coach Keontae Pines, defensive line Richard Farmer, running backs coach former Bulldog Nathan Hendrickson, and strength and conditioning coach Wyatt Rogers. Bulldogs and the Bucks taking a quick timeout here. A little safety water break. See if they come back out and empty or back in a situation where the running back's in the backfield.
Looks like he will be in the backfield.
Ball on the left hash. Looks to be about on the 22.
Handoff up the middle. Quick gain of about 5.
Looks to be like a nice quick counter to the left. They'll get on the line fast and run another play. They'll go quads to the short side of the field. Ball on the 15, left hash.
And they're just going to go up to Miles, and he has got it. Waiting for the call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Why do I have a feeling that we'll probably get used to that for the rest of the season?
I think you're spot on there, Steven. When in doubt, toss it up to Dr. J.
Well, when you have a high-powered offense, people show up to watch. Puts cheeks in the seats, as they say.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say.
Okay. And extra point is good. With 3:51 left in the first quarter, Freeport 14, North Bay Haven 0.
And we're back. 3:51 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Bulldogs, and they'll kick it off.
Line drive kick. Down to the 5. It's going to be returned up the middle. And nice tackle at the 25-yard line.
The Bucks offensive coaches are over there drawing up something to get something going, trying to get past the 50. Bulldogs defense have done a really good job of keeping everything in front so far as Coach Cole's defense sets out for their third drive.
What kind of defense are they running there? Is that a...
Oh, sorry, offense. My bad. So our defense, it's kind of a...
Ooh, he's going to be sacked again.
Number 50.
Number 50, Braxton McKillop. He's a freshman.
So you'll see a 3-down lineman with their hands in the dirt. And then we've got, I guess, a couple defensive ends or linebackers, I guess you'd call them, like a 52 defense. Kind of gives the shotgun offense a kind of a fit there.
Does that mean we're running?
Right now we've got, 3 down linemen.
Running press on the outside.
53. You got 53 in the box. We got 5-3 in the box on that one.
And
8 guys in the
another
box.
handoff, and they are giving up nothing. Another short to no gain. Bulldogs are putting up a wall.
So we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but Coach Arntz and his assistants have done a really good job in the offseason of putting emphasis on one-way players. So a lot of your defensive linemen and your offensive linemen aren't playing both ways. You see the offensive line right down here talking to Coach Ferris. So in years past, where Freeport football has been Ironman football, it's kind of a new thing for us.
You used to play some D-tackle back in the day?
There you go, a little bit.
Third and long, snap, and another loss.
Great play by number 12, Howard. Get used to calling his name.
This Freeport defense has not given up an inch tonight, or the last couple drives at least.
See if North Bay Haven gets in the quick kick scenario again. Looks like they will.
Now, why would they go for a quick kick rather than a regular punt? I'm guessing they're worried about a potential block attempt by Freeport.
Ball will be on the 19 right hash as the clock will tick down from 1:30. They'll kick it.
This is going to be returnable. Caleb Leonard. Ooh.
Catches it in stride.
Knee goes down, and the Bulldogs are going to start out at the 44 with 1:23 left in the quarter.
Another good opportunity here for Benham's offense to take a shot for the end zone. We'll see if he'll take the opportunity to do so, or if we'll mull him to sleep with the run game a little bit here. A lot of grass to the left side. Ball will be on the right hash.
Got Julius lined up at H-back. He's going to do some blocking there for Luthane, who gets a gain of about 3.
Dylan, a tough running back. The coaches kind of refer to a Christian McCaffrey type running back. Energizer bunny type. Seems to take a lot to take him down for his size.
You can run and catch.
He caught a couple out of the backfield last week. Was able to contribute to some first downs where they threw in the swing pass out of the backfield.
2nd and 7. Lined up in the shotgun. Man in motion. Back to pass. He's going to throw it deep. He's got him open. And it's going to be a touchdown, Bulldogs! Caleb Leonard smoked the defender and caught the beautiful pass from Carter Nunes for the Bulldog touchdown.
2 and 5 will race to see how many touchdowns each can get this season. The one thing consistent is 14 getting the touchdown pass to either one of them each time he throws it. Early on right now, we've got 2 for 5 and 1 for 2, huh?
2 for 5, 1 for 2. Sounds about right. You got to feel good being a quarterback and having those options to throw to.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget the protection from the offensive line. I'd say last year he threw off of his back foot 70% of the time. This year seems to be pretty poised in the pocket and throwing a good throw. I'd say he's at least got 20, 25 yards more in his arm. That was a pretty ball.
It's right in the breadbasket.
Hey, we'll take it.
Extra point is up and good. So with 26 seconds left in the first quarter, Bulldogs 21 and the Bucks zip.
Another guy to watch on defense, going to be number 33, Braxton Durgan. Braxton Durgan was all over the field last week, making several tackles. Yeah, commercial, go for it.
Nothing satisfies like McDonald's. From our famous fries to the Big Mac you love, there's something for everyone. And right here in Freeport, we're proud to serve our neighbors with fast, friendly service. Always hot, always fresh, and always how you like it. Stop by your Freeport McDonald's today. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are ready for you.
And we are back with the Bulldogs up 21-0 on North Bay Haven. Lining up for the kickoff.
Both sides of the ball seem to be very well prepared for week one.
Very good line of scrimmage play so far. No, a line drive kick, and they're just going to let that one bounce out the back of the end zone.
And you'll hear the fans cheer, as last year our kicking game is something that we really wanted to work on, and this year seems like they've really worked on it. And seems to be it's a three-phase game. It's a plus side so far for the Bulldogs. And they're hitting a trash can down there, William. What's that all about?
I have no idea. Oh, we got a metal trash can.
Is the Cookie Monster in there?
I don't know. You know, it's a lot of, it's not a very good omen sometimes for the trash can. That's been a kind of a jinx on some teams. But not so far for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. They're going to throw it far, and it's going to be caught.
We got some laundry. It's coming back.
And good catch and break some tackles, but we do have a couple.
Got something back on the 13. Personal foul.
Is that clipping or roughing the passer?
We'll tack it on.
Not what you want to see from an opening play for the Bulldogs.
Still back to the kickoff. Really good to see the kicker kick it out of the back of the end zone. It gets me excited. Chain gang hustles down the sideline as the Bucks get set to take their first drive inside the red zone.
Nice.
They'll get a little help from the Bulldogs on the roughing the passer call.
Let's see if that Bulldog defense can make a stand here. Try and keep that scoreboard pretty and at 0. Gonna hand it off to the far side, and it's gonna be tackled for a loss.
Nothing doing. Looks like number 7 Diggs in on the TFL.
And that is going to be the end of the first quarter with the Bulldogs up 21-0.
And we'll take a commercial.
Air conditioning is not an option when it's 95 degrees and 89% humidity. In Freeport, air conditioning is not an option when it's 95 degrees and 89% humidity. Survival instincts kick in. There is a better way. Call Green Air. Since 2015, Green Air has turned heat waves into nap weather. Fast, affordable, dependable. Our techs bring the cool when you need it most. Don't sweat it another night. Call Green Air and let us help you control your environment.
What if I told you that buying a home is actually a lot easier than you think? And I know there's credit, down payment, closing costs. It all just feels like a lot. Whether you're renting, moving with the military, ready to upgrade, or dreaming of that beach home, D.R. Horton is here to help make it simple and straightforward. We'll help you find that home that fits your lifestyle, from Bay to Gulf County. Buying a home isn't just possible. It's probably a lot closer than you think.
For over 20 years, Dunlap and Shipman has stood for more than legal advice. We've stood for trust. Businesses,
12,
families, communities.
Throw a quick slant,
Stakes are high.
almost
They
like the
call us.
Bulldog defense wasn't
From
ready.
complex litigation.
Not quite enough for a first down. It'll be second and 3, second and 2. Third and 2, excuse me.
See if the Bulldogs can make a stand here.
We'll stay in 11 personnel. They'll run the stretch.
And he's going to be tackled for a while. And they're going to catch him.
Looks like they're going to call Durgan for the horse collar, possibly. We'll see what they say. They'll wave it off.
Yeah, I didn't like that call. That looked more of a jersey than a horse collar.
Buccaneers trying to run the stretch play, trying to stretch the Bulldog defense to the sideline. Been running a lot of inside zone the whole game. That's the first time they've tried to stretch it to the outside. Nothing doing again. It'll be fourth down.
One less stand for the defense out of the shotgun. Going to be a quarterback draw up the middle, and he's going to walk in for the touchdown.
They pulled the guard on that one. Plenty of room on the right side for the Bucs touchdown. Bucs will come out and kick the extra point.
And the extra point is good. So early in the second quarter, Bulldogs up 21-7.
Take a little break in action to introduce the North Bay Haven coaches. We got interim head coach Trent Edwards, offensive line Josh Stuckey, offensive line Roger Lynch, wide receiver Joe Roberts, tight end J.D. Stuckey, defensive line Chandler Burkett, defensive backs Demont Epps, managers Jack Mulnix and Chris Raffield. There goes the shutout. 21-7.
It's all over. You know, you want to bend but don't break defense. We bent and broke on that drive.
Yeah, they we allowed for one penalty on a long run, kind of get them down in the red zone, and then once we allowed them in the red zone, we allowed them to kind of muster up a touchdown.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stop the team when they're that close.
Hey, the little things count. That's why they say the team with the least amount of penalties normally wins the game.
It's been a pretty clean game so far. So it stays that way.
Sure.
Kickoff coming.
Coach Arntz being coached by Coach Anderson, he has mentioned the penalty to his team already. Make sure it doesn't happen again.
A pooch kick that's going to go straight out of bounds. Bold strategy.
He'll pooch it to the cameraman on the Bucs sideline.
It's going to move up the Bulldogs and have great starting field position here for this second quarter drive.
Coach Benham's offense to take the field. He'll ask for the ball on the left hash. They'll come out. Twins to the left side. Twins to the right with a nub tight end. Called 11 personnel.
There's the snap. It's going to be handoff up the middle. Luthane, he's going to break some tackles. Nice gain. About 11 yards.
Here soon. Don't be surprised to see 5 slip up the middle of the field out of that same formation as they'll come back to it.
Well, don't tell them what they're doing. Gotta keep it secret.
They'll go back to twins on each side. Ball stay on the left hash. So he'll stay in Bulldog territory on about the 47. He'll give it back off to the running back. Gain of about 4. Another point of emphasis for the Bulldogs this season has been their strength and conditioning program. Last week kind of proved we were in pretty good shape. This week, a lot of the same.
We've got an injury on the field for North Bay.
We'll take that break in action to maybe introduce some of the other folks that are integral part to our program. Not to mention some of the others, but Superintendent Mr. Russell Hughes, Principal Miss Donna Simmons, Assistant Principal Mr. Russell Phillips, Flag Corps Kimberly Miller, cheer coaches Brianna Irwin, Brianna Keeney, reporter Blake McCormick, Touchdown Club David and Amy Noons, athletic trainer A.C. Sasser, managers Robert Russell, Virginia Castro, Laney Pitts, Kayla Castro, Annabelle Carl, Ava Nunley, Luke Bryant, Cannon Benham, Chase Kreger, and Rowan Hendrickson. Some of those managers down there on the bottom are some of your younger Bulldogs in the Youth Football League. So, guys, yeah.
See them out there, and good to see the North Bay player be able to walk off the field.
And we're back.
It's going to be second and about 6 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun. He's going to pull it and pass it. And there's Jules again, making some people miss. He's going down the sideline, and he's going to be pushed out at about the 10-yard line. Fantastic slant route that Jules ran, and he was able to take it for a long game for the Bulldogs.
Every defensive coordinator this entire season, including this one, still trying to find a way to defend number 5. They'll come out and empty, trips to the right side of the field. The ball will be on the left hash.
Here's snap. Sidearm throw to Julius, and it's going to be a short gain.
Downside of being in the empty is no extra blocker doing in pass protection, so you see Nunes had to get the ball out fast on that one.
Nunes looking to the sideline for the call. Got the play. And we've got some movement up front.
That'll be a free 5 yards for the Bulldogs. Little freeze play.
That's going to move the Bulldogs up to the 4.5 yard line.
Second 3, 4 yard line for the News and shotgun.
See what Benham calls up here. Pretty much go with anything, and he's going to
Zone left.
hand it up the middle, and he's going to be close. He's in for the touchdown, Bulldogs. Dylan Luthane with his first rushing touchdown of the season.
Good blocking up front by the offensive line. They're in a 2-by-2, deuces on each side. It looks like a little simple zone left play, and they're in. Always good to hear the Freeport Sunshine Band play.
Good old fight song. You remember the fight song, Steven?
That's right.
Line up for the extra point. Here's snap, hold, kick is good. So with 9:03 left in the second quarter, Freeport 28, North Bay Haven 7.
The smoke's rolling, you know Big Mike's is cooking. From tender brisket and
All
juicy beef
Freeport
tips
fans
to pulled
being-
pork piled high, every bite is slow smoked to perfection. Big Mike's Smokehouse is more than a food truck. It's a flavor destination, served with a smile and always made the way barbecue should be. Big Mike's Smokehouse, where flavor...
And we are back with Freeport up on North Bay Haven 28-7. Lining up for another kickoff. And here's the kick. Another nice kick. It's going to take an
That would've-
unfortunate bounce out of bounds.
Got to bounce. About the 5.
And that's going to set up the Bucks at the 35. You know, Stephen, I was thinking whenever North Bay Haven kicked out of bounds last time they kicked it close to the 35. Is the rule that it comes out to the 35 every time if it goes out? Your shrug is going to say, no idea. If any of our viewers can Google that, they post it in the comments. I'd love to know that information. Because it wouldn't be a bad strategy if you don't have a strong kicking game. But anyways, Bucks starting out at 35, man in motion to the near side. Here's a snap. Going to try another long pass, and it is going to be incomplete. Looks like they've identified a corner they want to go at.
Well, don't be surprised if Coach Cole starts throwing the kitchen sink at the offense here. Obviously, knowing that we're getting to them and they can't really defend us, I would say most of the rest of the night will look a lot like what we just saw. Successful blitz, pass downfield. They really don't. We've stopped the run pretty handily, with the exception of a couple that have squirted through. But I would suspect that the rest of the game for the Bucs would look just like that. On offense, at least, be some shots downfield just like that.
Looks like a miscommunication from the Bucs. They were trying to catch Freeport with a man changing an assignment, and just overthrew that. Also,
when you're in a spread offense as an offensive play caller, offensive coordinator, you're down 3 scores early in the second quarter. You tend to kind of second guess your play calling ability. So he's reaching and scratching and clawing and looking for anything to get some traction for his offense.
So they're deviating from the original game plan.
Absolutely. It all goes out the window, as you'll probably see another pass downfield here. And then about that time, the offensive line gets tired of protecting.
And the pass is short, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Not to discredit the Bulldog defense, as the defensive line's getting very good pass rush and pretty good coverage by the secondary for the Bulldogs as well. Great communication by the Bulldogs coaching staff to the secondary, making adjustments.
And aside from that one big play, the defense has been pretty stout.
Both the Bulldog defense and the offense seem to be very well prepared. Lots of film's been watched. You can tell that the little things have been reviewed
and translating to the field.
Looks to be another quick kick scenario here.
Caleb Leonard back to return. He feels like he's ready to break one. He's had a chance the past couple times he returned it, but his knee's gone down inadvertently. Here's the kick. It's a high pooch kick.
Wouldn't be
going out of bounds, probably around the 45.
Wouldn't be shocked if the Bulldogs end up blocking one of those for the night's over.
Well, is that something that Coach Arms would want to work on, knowing that he's got a big lead and maybe wants to try out a few things?
I think it's kind of getting ready to get to it earlier, but I think it's general consensus. I don't know what he'll do in the second half, but I think general consensus amongst the Freeport fans is everybody wants to see everybody win and win handedly. So I think it's all gas, no brakes right now.
Definitely.
Maybe you'll see him eventually say something to Benham, or you'll know. But I think right now it's all gas, no brakes. I'm just going to be honest.
Well, handoff straight up the middle. Nice gain of about 6 for Luthane.
Kind of like what we talked about before the game. It'd be nice to score 50, 60 points tonight for the Bulldogs. Offense is definitely capable of it.
Yeah,
probably capable of it each week, I'd say, if they get the type of momentum that they're starting to get right now. Scored 34 last week. We're at 28 now.
Handoff up the middle. Oh, no, the quarterback pulled it, and he's going to get about 1. He thought he wasn't down. He continued to run, but the play was called dead.
First time he's pulled it this week. He pulled it several times last week in the Jamboree.
Now, is he known for his running?
He's a dual threat quarterback. Definitely known for his legs as well. He's not slow by any means. So, will he take off like that? Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take a break in the action.
When the smoke's rolling, you know Big Mike's is cooking. From tender brisket and juicy beef tips to pulled pork piled high, every bite is slow smoked to perfection. Big Mike's Smokehouse is more than a food truck. It's a flavor destination, served with a smile and always made the way barbecue should be. Big Mike's Smokehouse, where flavor meets freedom. Catch us rolling through Freeport today.
All right, and we're back. where the Bulldogs face a 3rd and a long 2. Call it 3. With 7:51 left in the first quarter, or excuse me, in the second quarter.
Bulldogs will be in 2-by-2. Ball on the right hash.
Handoff straight up the middle, and he's got the first down easily. He's still breaking tackles. Nice gain by Luthane.
Something Bulldogs fans will just have to get used to, and that's watching number 0 run for a first down. And I don't see why not, because he's good at it.
I think Bulldogs fans will not have an issue with that.
Tough kid.
First and 10. Shotgun formation. Steps back to pass. He's going to go out long to Miles. And he's got another touchdown.
Really good ball by 14 to number 5.
Julius Miles with his 3rd catching touchdown of the game. He's almost like a video game out there. Just toss it up to him and let him catch it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for the Freeport offense.
You know, William, I'm not good at math, but maybe some homework for the Bulldogs. Maybe some of the young Bulldogs that are listening, or some of the older ones too. Maybe you guys can put together some type of what if Julius scores this many touchdowns for every game for the rest of the season type of math. Because right now he's got what?
I'm not sure if I have that many.
3 or 4?
He's got 3.
I don't know. I don't see how. It's going to be hard for most defensive coordinators to put an extra running back in the box to stop the run, while also defend number 5 and number 2 and number 7 and anyone else that can play receiver for the Bulldogs. What do you think?
It'd be hard to stop him with a 6'6" frame.
Well,
they don't make them that big nowadays, except for old Dr. J there going up and snagging it out of the air.
I know. I'd hate to have to draw up a scheme to stop him, that's for sure. Well, the Bulldogs are glad they have him, and that's 7:16 left in the second. The Bulldogs are up 35-7.
Bulldogs lining up for another kickoff. Special teams is getting some reps this game, for sure.
3-phase game. I think, not that we haven't put emphasis on the special teams in years past, but I think there's a lot of emphasis on it this year.
And you got a kicker who can boot it, and it's going to stay in. Bad call letting it try to roll, and the Bulldogs are going to try and take advantage.
That's a great kick. And we got a late flag
from the near side of the field. Eagle eyes from the ref. Not sure what he was seeing.
Possibly on the Bulldogs as he points to 23. 23 for the Bulldogs is going to be Zeb Moore, a junior.
And what is he calling there?
Looks to be against North Bay Haven. They'll take them half the distance to the goal. That'll put them.
Any indication of what the penalty was?
I never saw it. That'll put them backed up.
I think that was the penalty for having a 3-word school name. Make it difficult for guys like us to say it. But anyways, 1st and 10 for the Bucks.
They'll go 2 running backs in the backfield and run the jet sweep.
And get nothing out of it.
Again, no indication why they'd jump to that other than just trying to get something going.
First time we've seen that play tonight, and it did not trick the Bulldogs.
They'll jump right back out of it and go back to 2 by 2.
There's a snap. It's going to pass down the middle, and ooh, nice catch by Jackson Home for the Bucks. Gives them first down and gets them out of that sticky situation they were in, backed up. And
good opportunity for the Bulldog defense to pin their ears back and get a good pass rush right here.
this is where the coaches don't want to see complacency. Even though they're up 28 points, you don't want to see any quit.
No safety back deep. They'll run the speed option.
Speed indeed. Big run from the Bucks. Quarterback Scruggs.
Number 2, Caleb Leonard, comes from the back side to make the tackle. They'll throw some laundry out at the end.
See what the call is.
They'll discuss it midfield. Everybody anxiously awaiting the call. Looks like a personal foul.
Face mask.
On the defense against the Bulldogs. That'll be 15 yards.
That's gonna put them at about the 30-yard line, or excuse me, the 34. Unfortunate series of events there for the Bulldogs. But let's see if they can regroup.
Bucks will set up fast to call a play.
Here's a snap. They're gonna toss it up to the big wide receiver and too far, incomplete.
Couple things there. Bulldogs miss a line. They send a guy scrambling out to cover the wide out to the near side of the field at the very last minute, and the quarterback overthrows the receiver.
Now, I know it's good that they've only scored 7, but if the quarterback's a little bit more accurate for the Bucks, might have had a couple big plays. Freeport needs to keep that in mind. But we'll take some overthrows every single play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bucks.
Keep an eye on the Bulldog D-line here, see if they can get a sack.
Another. Is that a speed option or an RPO?
Looks like number 74. That's Kenley Cutchins in on the tackle. Also, number 53, Mason Arnold. DJ Viper on the 1s and 2s. We'll take a break.
Freeport, air conditioning is not an option. When it's 95 degrees and 89%, instincts kick in. There is a better way. Call Green Air. Since 2015, Green Air has turned heat waves into nap weather. Fast, affordable, dependable. Our techs bring the cool when you need it most. Don't sweat it another night. Call Green Air and let us help you control your environment.
And we are back where North Bay Haven is facing a 3rd and 8 against the Freeport Bulldogs. They're down, or North Bay Haven's down 35-7. See if the Bulldogs can force a 4th down. Here's a snap. Drop back. He's going to throw long. Wobbly pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Caleb Leonard. He's going to return it back to the 28.
Couple of flags late, about the 38-yard line.
Fantastic defensive play there by Caleb. And we got an injured Buck on the field. And he's able to get up and walk out.
Bulldogs will take over on offense as they step off a last-minute penalty.
Did we ever see what that was for?
I think it's either blocking the back or late hit or something along those sorts of getting excited on an interception. If you had to ask me, maybe a penalty of passion, let's call it.
Yes.
That's kind of where I'm going to put it. Penalty of passion.
Penalty of passion. I like that term.
No such thing as free lunch, and wins aren't free. You know, Bulldogs are up 35-7. It's not cheap.
No.
There you go. You know what they say when you're backed up? My offensive coordinator in college used to say?
What's that?
Just got more grass.
There you go. Hey, more room for stats for.
There you go. More grass.
Noons and.
There you go.
Here's a snap. Handoff up the middle of Luthane. He's going to get a short gain up to the 17.
Every little bit counts. He's good for at least 3 or 4 every time he touches the ball. Something as an offensive coordinator and an offensive line coach you just got to love.
And play is going to be called dead. See what for. Is it to let AC/DC play? Who knows? Did they take anything off?
Bulldog coach and staff will signal in a new play. They'll stay 2-by-2. 10 personnel running back in the backfield.
Snap. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be caught by Caleb, and he's going to be tackled for a first down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good hitch play there.
Nice quick read.
Maybe a curl.
Carter Noons.
They'll go chicken foot trips to the right. Ball in the right hash to the near side of the field on about the 25. They'll single 5 out to the top side.
Another handoff to Luthane. He's going to break a couple tackles. Still not down, but tackled for about a 1-yard loss.
About 4 minutes left in the first half.
What was that? Trips?
Chicken foot.
Chicken foot.
Yeah.
Never heard that one before.
It's chicken foot. 1 run in the front, 2 in the back. Back to empty, no running backs. Double out personnel.
A long pass up to Julius, and
can't quite come down with it. Number 1 for the Bucks. That's going to be Jackson Horn, the 5'11", 160 junior.
Nice defensive play. Hey, can't get them all. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Bulldogs.
Probably a good time for a good old screen here. We'll see if might just dial the same play up.
Yeah, looks like they're leaving single coverage on. Well, maybe not.
Sideline warning. Looks like we'll even get 5 yards out of it.
Hey, we'll take it. Make it a 3rd and manageable.
Be shocked to see a screen right here.
All right, 3rd and 8. Here's a snap. Carter looking at the near side, and he is going to take a sack. He just didn't see anything.
Still a
open
good
there.
job by 14 there. Multiple things he could have done besides take the sack, i.e. run, throw it, and instead of taking all the extra risk, we live to play another down. We'll punt it, and
Sometimes
no harm, no foul, no fumble, no INT.
Sometimes it's the best play to make.
Hey, I think it's a great call. Great call by 14 there.
All right.
Sometimes decisions from sophomore to junior year, that's where the experience comes in.
And we've got a punt coming. First punt of the night for Freeport.
First time you've seen the punt team is the shield punt. A little different from the quick kick.
Some pretty nice coverage there. Only a return of about 8. And who was the punter there?
Coach Ferris will gather the offensive line down there to talk about the sack.
Donnie Kuitt, the punter for Freeport.
They'll get it cleaned up, and we'll take a break.
Nothing satisfies like McDonald's. From our famous fries to the Big Mac you love, there's something for everyone. And right here in Freeport, we're proud to serve our neighbors with fast, friendly service. Always hot, always fresh, and always how you like it. Stop by your Freeport McDonald's today. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are ready for you.
All right, 1st and 10 Bucks at midfield. We're going to run the option.
33, Braxton Durgan chases it down from behind.
Had a gain of 6 on the play. Since they started running that option, they've been making a little movement.
Yeah, they've come back to it 2 or 3 times now. We'll see what they go to now. They'll stay 2 by 2.
Here's a snap. Another option to the far side, a pitch to the running back. He's going to stay up. He's got the first down and more, and he's going to be...
Face mask, possibly.
He's going to get to about the 30 or 28 and then tack on another 15 to that.
Possible that one is the incidental 5.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Is that number 13?
Yeah, they didn't call personal foul. Maybe this one will just be 5. Yeah, they're going to mark off 15.
Are they moving it back?
In the wrong direction. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he was holding.
Must have been.
Either way, they do a really good job of making a quick call, and we're back in action.
Whatever it was, we'll take it. So we got 2nd and 14. Snap. Throw long. And throw is off. And
Very, very late flag.
Not sure if I agree with that one.
Looks to potentially be on the corner. Is that number 13, Ryan Willig.
Looked like he was playing the ball on that one.
Everyone, including the refs' counterparts, with their hands up, wanting to know what that call was about.
Pass interference on the defense.
Arntz gives his disgust about the numbers. And again,
Does that ever work
side
on the
judge.
refs?
As a coach, I never talk to the refs.
Not worth your time.
Can't ever do any good.
All right, so after dueling penalties from both the offense and the defense, we're just going to start again with a first down for the Bucs at the 40.
They'll
Here's
probably
the snap. Throw up the middle and incomplete. Congested in there, trying to throw it on a tightrope to someone, anyone, but no one took the bait.
last 2 minutes of the first half will be a long 2 minutes, as the Bucs will probably take another shot at the end zone here.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. And we got a flag.
Lots of laundry.
Yeah, we were having a pretty clean game up there for a moment. Now, seeing more action from the refs than we are from the players.
And pushing back a couple more feet towards Portland.
Indeed.
Here you go. We'll take it.
All right, second and 15 on the 44. Quarterback, another option. Nice pitch, and he's going to be tackled near the 30. Some sloppy tackling there from the Bulldogs.
Speed option 9.0.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, he didn't get out of bounds. The clock will tick along.
Still second down. It's not enough to get the first down, which might be a blessing in disguise. Another quarterback keeper right up the middle. Tackled at the 20-yard line. Steven, Bulldogs are not figuring out how to stop that option play. All right, now we're under a minute. Clock is ticking. Bucs have the ball at the 20-yard line. Freeport looking to make a stand. Drop back to pass. Pass is short and bounces up. Incomplete. Stop the clock with 46 seconds left.
Offensive coordinator for the Bucs looking for anything on his sheet that resembles a possible touchdown. What do you think? Speed option?
That's been their bread and butter. But it's going to be another pass, a slant, and
another stop of the clock.
Yep. Thrown behind the receiver. Intended for someone wearing a number. It's not. There we go, number 3. Joey Pearson Jr. for the Bucs. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. 42 seconds left in the half. See if Freeport can make a stand here. Another drop back, and
looks to possibly be a false start on the right tackle.
we'll take that.
Yeah, it looks like on number 77, it's going to be Justin Diaz, the 6'4", 315 sophomore.
Jeez. That's a big kid. So North Bay's just moving back. They're now at the 28-yard line, 3rd and forever. They're going to pass it. Quarterback's going to roll out. He's going to try and escape. Still trying to find a receiver. Throws it up, and it's going to be intercepted by the Bulldogs. Returned by
number 7, Diggs, to about the 32. Bulldogs will have 25 seconds left on the clock.
tipped off the receiver and stolen by Diggs. Gives Freeport a chance to put more points on the board before the end of the half. They really needed that because I don't think Coach Arns would have felt good if he gave up more points before the end of the half.
Diggs dunks the trash can on the sideline. The turnover can. Between the legs, 360 tomahawk. Huh, William?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you can do it. We're going to throw long. Got a man, and it's going to be incomplete.
Good ball by Nunes. Levin almost comes down with it about the 25. Instead, it's incomplete.
Intended for Anthony Gard. 19 seconds left. Do you keep on trying to throw it down the field, or you just want to get to half at this point?
I think Benham's all gas, no brakes. I think we're going to try to score. I kind of like it.
Well, no one in the backfield. That's the option. Back to pass, going to throw it up to Julius, and that one's going to fall incomplete.
And we've got 2 more tries.
The only downside is hurting his completion percentage.
We'll see if third time's the charm. 13 seconds left on the clock. They'll heave it again.
Empty backfield, so you know they're going to try it. Here's the snap. He's looking for a man. Stays on his feet. Finds the receiver out of the backfield. Makes a man miss down the sideline, and he's got a first down. And the clock is going to stop with 2.5 seconds left. Nice little scramble drill there by Nunes. And we got another buck down on the field.
Hey, what if I told you that buying a home is actually a lot easier than you think? And I know, there's credit, down payment, closing costs. It all just feels like a lot. Whether you're renting, moving with the military, ready to upgrade, or dreaming of that beach home, D.R. Horton is here to help make it simple and straightforward. We'll help you find that home that fits your lifestyle, from Bay to Gulf County. Buying a home isn't just possible, it's probably a lot closer than you think.
The Bucks are going to take a timeout.
Oh.
When the smoke's rolling, you know Big Mike's is cooking. From tender brisket and juicy beef tips to pulled pork piled high, every bite is slow smoked to perfection. Big Mike's Smokehouse is more than a food truck. It's a flavor destination, served with a smile and always made the way barbecue should be. Big Mike's Smokehouse, where flavor meets freedom. Catch us rolling through Freeport today.
And we are back. One final play left in the first half. Looks like the Bulldogs are just going to heave one last pass into the end zone, see if they can get some extra points here before going into halftime.
Ball right hash on the backside 45. Be a good time for the lateral play. Not quite sure if that's what they're about to do here, but kind of wish they would.
All else fails, throw it to Julius Miles, who's lined up on the near side of the field.
Bucks are trying to find the perfect pass rush combo. They'll get solidified and we can run the play.
Back to pass. And it's just going to be a quick screen to Julius Miles. Going to take it. He's got some open field. He's going to
Great
got
play
one man
call.
to beat. He's down the sideline and he's going to go. Waiting for the call. Oh,
Touchdown!
No. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Missile screen to the right, near side of the field. He takes it up into the tunnel. Breaks, 5-6 tackles, 4-5 into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown.
Fooled everyone. We've been throwing it to Julius long all night. How about throwing it to him short and just letting him use that athleticism?
Picture perfect tunnel screen. Picture perfect.
That gives Julius Miles 4 touchdown receptions in the first half. Now, I don't have a record book in front of me, but that has to be at least close to it. Bulldogs line up for the extra point. Snap, bad snap, and it's going to fall dead. And that is going to be halftime, where the Freeport Bulldogs are beating the North Bay Haven Buccaneers, or Bucks. Haven't gotten confirmation on that yet. 41-7. And we'll be back after half.
this is going to get weird.
I have a solution where we have both.
Yeah, I get it. Hopefully they don't fall. Just saying.
Now entering the field, the Freeport High School Sunshine Band. The Freeport High School Band is brought to you by Walton County Superintendent of Schools, Mr. A. Russell Hughes, Freeport High School Principal, Mrs. Donna Simmons, and Freeport High School TSA Assistant Principal, Mr. Russell Phillips. The band is under the proxy direction of Mrs. Naomi Gumillion. The percussion instructor is Mr. Richard Wheeler. The Freeport High School Band senior members are Kaylee Bird, Caleb Duke, Kira Garcia, Sarah Lynn Grau, Alexander Harris, Alexa Johnson, Callie Mixon, and Robert Waldera. Tonight's show will include Mambo number 5 and the Freeport High School fight song. Please welcome drum major Callie Mixon and the Freeport High School Sunshine Band.
May I have everyone's attention, please? At this time, I ask that everyone please stand and remain silent. As many of you know, we lost our beloved band director, Mr. Michael Miller, at the beginning of this school year. Mr. Miller dedicated 20 years to Freeport High School, inspiring generations of students with his music, his kindness, and his unwavering commitment to our school community. Once again, I ask that everyone please stand and remain silent as we now observe a moment of silence in his honor. Thank you. May we continue to carry forward Mr. Miller's legacy through our actions, our kindness, and our pride in Freeport High School and the Freeport High School Sunshine Band!
In Freeport, air conditioning is not an option. When it's 95 degrees and 89% humidity, survival instincts kick in. There is a better way. Call Green Air. Since 2015, Green Air has turned heat waves into nap weather. Fast, affordable, dependable. Our techs bring the cool when you need it most. Don't sweat it another night. Call Green Air and let us help you control your environment.
When you're hungry, nothing satisfies like McDonald's. From our famous fries to the Big Mac you love, there's something for everyone. And right here in Freeport, we're proud to serve our neighbors with fast, friendly service. Always hot, always fresh, and always how you like it. Stop by your Freeport McDonald's today. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are ready for you.
Hey, what if I told you that buying a home is actually a lot easier than you think? And I know, there's credit, down payment, closing costs. It all just feels like a lot. Whether you're renting, moving with the military, ready to upgrade, or dreaming of that beach home, D.R. Horton is here to help make it simple and straightforward. We'll help you find that home that fits your lifestyle, from Bay to Gulf County. Buying a home isn't just possible, it's probably.
And we are back with second half action in Freeport, Florida. The Bulldogs are up on the North Bay Haven Bucks, 41-7. Bulldogs will receive the second half kick. And here's the kick, straight up and going to be down at the 31-yard line. Great starting field position for the Bulldogs.
Benham's offense will take the ball on the left hash. Check that. He'll opt to put it on the right hash. Maybe not. We'll stay on the left on the 30. Little 10 personnel, 2x2.
Now, did Nunes have 5 touchdown passes in that first half? I'm going to say 5. 6? 6 touchdown passes. So, fittingly, he starts out with a run down the middle. Gain of short. We'll call it short. Going to bring up second and a long 5. Nunes waiting for the snap. Another handoff up the middle. Luthane goes around near side, down the sideline, gets to midfield. Nice run by Dylan Luthane.
So you guys will have to excuse me, I'm not the best at stats, but I'm getting word here that Carter is at 6 touchdown passes. William, if he gets to 7, that'll tie his brother Ashton Nunes for most passing touchdowns in a game at 7. So if he gets one more.
I'm sure he wants to get to 8.
I would imagine so. So, yeah, there you go.
And 4 of those have been to Julius Miles. Another one to Caleb Leonard. And another one to someone else.
And we're back. Ball on the left hash still. Looks like it's on the 49. We'll still be 2x2, 10 personnel.
Here's snap. Carter avoids the sack. He's rolling out. He's going to gain some yardage there, and he's going to get hit out of bounds, late hit out of bounds.
Probably a late hit call. Really good job by 14 to spin out of the sack. It looks like they blitzed the corner from the short side. He recognizes it and gets out of bounds for what looks like to be a first down.
And then add 15 to that. So that was about a 12-yard scamper by Nunes. And the officials are going to move the ball up to the 25-yard line. Great position for the Bulldogs to add to this score. Julius Miles lined up in the far side slot.
With the score being 41-7, 11 minutes in the third quarter like it is, good opportunity for Nunes to throw in some windows maybe he wouldn't normally throw in. So I'm, along with the run game that you're seeing right here with Zero, the running back, I'm sure you're going to see them maybe take some shots they wouldn't normally take.
Luthane with a nice gain of 5. Broke a couple tackles. DJ Viper spinning the tunes out here right now.
Yeah. Coach Arndt's favorite DJ.
Freeport's favorite DJ. 2nd and 5. Means the shotgun. He's going to throw it quick to Caleb. Nice catch. He's going to fall down at around the 5-yard line. Caleb Leonard with the reception.
Attempts a quick spin move to make an attempt at an electric touchdown and kind of gets tripped up there.
But we'll take the first down anyways. 1st and goal, Freeport. Luthane lined up next to Nunes. He goes out in motion. Nunes is going to take it in himself for the Bulldog touchdown.
And decides he'll add one on the ground. So you asked earlier when Coach might pull the starters. Not guessing, but I wouldn't be shocked if we started seeing some of the younger guys or some of the other guys play some different positions here.
Well, this being the first game of the season, good time to work out some of the kinks from fall camp or preseason camp.
See what they do, but
Cohen Green for the extra point. Up and good. He's been perfect all game long for the ones he's been able to actually kick.
Something to think about here. The halftime score was 41-7. We're 1 point shy from a second half running clock, William.
So at what point does it get to that?
35-0. 35-point spread at the first half will indicate second half running clock. So,
well, hey,
we're almost there. A little flashback from 20 years ago, a little Big and Rich. I'm sure the Freeport High School students will have to get with DJ Viper on some more up-to-date songs to play during the game.
What are you talking about? He's been playing Who Let the Dogs Out all night long. It's a hit even today. It's timeless. Timeless, Steven.
I don't know who the fearless leader is of the students, but maybe they should get together and get a little list.
Here's the kickoff.
And I believe we have ourselves a kicker.
It looks like we do, and it's going to be muffed at the 10. Return down the middle. Pretty good return there by the Buck to the 32.
Some substitutions on defense. Some starters will stay. Most substitutions on the D-line.
Well, there aren't too many options for substitutions with such a small roster. Still see some of the starters out there. And play is called dead.
Looks to be everyone wasn't set.
Taking their time figuring it out. Get a thumbs up from the Bulldogs, so never mind. Looks like it was on the Bulldogs. Moving up 5 yards. Making it 1st and 5. Shotgun snap and messed it up back there, but he still gets away and he's running. Quick kid gets tackled at the 41-yard line. That was North Bay's Branson Scruggs.
Looks like tackled by number 13, Ryan Willig.
First and 10, Bucks. Snap, he's dropped back to pass. Throws it over the middle, finds his man, caught, tackled at the 19-yard line. Tackle made by Wade Diggs for the Bulldogs, and another injured Buck.
23, Zeb Moore, not too far behind Diggs there.
Looks like it's a cramp on the field.
Yeah, athletic trainer for North Bay Haven getting their money's worth tonight.
Yeah. Got to stay hydrated.
Maybe a couple more salt tablets for next week's kickoff for the Bucks, huh?
Maybe. Or some electrolytes.
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte.
Yeah.
I like the Gatorade one. Gatorade.
Gatorlight.
Gatorlight?
Gatorlight.
Gatorlight.
Yeah, I always like to take the zero sugar option if you can get it these days. The Gatorlight is good.
Very good.
Back in the college days, it'd hand you about 10 salt tablets and 2 Gatorades and a Snickers bar right before kickoff. Tell you good luck. Trying to hold all that down.
Carb load and salt load? That was the we don't care about your long-term health starter pack.
That's right.
Good to see Robert Russell on the sidelines.
From what I understand, the 73 and I think it's Josh Kuntz and 74 Kenley Cutchins right there in the middle. Yeah, the best friends, the D-line duo here. Let's see what they do here, huh? Kuntz and Cutchins.
Got a 1st and 10. Going to drop back to pass. Short pass and going to be incomplete. Nice coverage by Zeb Moore.
Good job by the North Bay Haven offensive line of getting the hands down of the Bulldog defensive line to make sure they don't bat the ball down.
Cheerleaders getting into a little cheer off there. We got a handoff to the far side. Gain of about 2.
Tackled by a host of Bulldogs, including number 12, Tyler Howard, 74, Kinley Cutchins.
We'll see if that Bulldog defense can make another stand, either force a turnover or a field goal try. Scruggs in the shotgun. He's been dangerous on his feet, and looks like we've got a legal procedure.
False start on the offense.
False start on the center.
Looks to be some sort of miscommunication on the offensive line. I don't know what's going on there.
All right, 3rd and 12. Back to pass. It's bobbled but caught. It's going to be close to a first down.
Not quite. About a yard short.
Tackle made by Oliver Boyko. And he's going to be yard and a half short of the first. North Bay, with nothing to lose here, is going to go for it. So hopefully the defense has their ears open. There's going to be a run around the edge, and the quarterback's going to walk in the end zone. Nice run by Scruggs to put 6 more points on the board for the Bucks. Freeport having a difficult time with that quarterback who's pretty speedy and getting around the corner on those speed options. Something to note in the future for games on the schedule for defensive coordinator Owen Cole. They got a fast quarterback. We got to do something different. But hey, we're still up. Neil Diamond's in the background. And we blocked the kick. And unfortunately, it can't be returned.
Hard to see who blocked by, but possibly.
About 5 different Bulldogs blocked that kick. Penetration got there to the hold.
Well, I tell you what would be a fun trivia question amongst the Bulldog fans. Who's faster? Braxton Durgan or his older brother? What was his older brother's name? The older Durgan.
I don't know.
Number 1, right?
Dick Durbin?
Yeah, a couple brothers here. You know, you got Carter and Ashton Nunes. You've got Braxton Durgan. What's his older brother? Somebody call in and tell us on the request line here.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on TRL. I'm Carson Daly, TRL, the Total Request Live. Anyways,
the 14th caller.
Braxton Durgan, 33. He's fast. I don't know if he's quite as fast as his brother, or maybe he's faster. I can't tell. He might have been one of the ones that put his hand on the blocked kick there. He's quick around the edge.
Yeah.
Robbie Durgan. There you go. Robbie played receiver here. He's pretty fast himself. Anyways, just things you think about throughout a drive. So we talk about Ashton Nunes and Carter Nunes, and you start talking about the Durgan. So, yeah. And
who's faster, Steven Adams or Tyler Adams?
Oh, probably Tyler. Tell you what, we'll get another chance to put some more points on the board. I said somewhere between 50 and 60. We'll see.
Short kick goes straight out of bounds.
And
I think he's only had one that stayed inbounds this entire game.
Looks like we got the backup quarterback coming in. I don't know who it is, but it looks like it's 16. Where's he going in at receiver?
He looks like he is
16 here. Who we got?
16.
It's going to be Evan
Kalb?
Kalb? Kalb?
Kalb.
All right, Evan, let's see what you got.
K-A-L-B. Kalb. That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
Until it's too hard to pronounce.
Nunes will take the rest of the night off, and 16 will get his chance with a couple of the younger receivers.
Looks like a pretty stout kid. See how his arm is. Or
sophomore.
Handoff to the running back, who is...
One thing we haven't mentioned, I'll go ahead and mention it after you see that first snap to the backup quarterback, is the centers had really good snaps all night. You know,
I haven't seen many miscues from the
really
offense.
big deal for the timing of the offense when the centers got good snaps. So.
And another buck down on the field.
I don't know who's in charge of the bananas over there.
Maybe they ran out.
Maybe so. They're really close to the water over there, so maybe they don't believe in bananas. You're not supposed to take bananas on the boat, you know.
Is that actually a thing?
It's a thing. Ask Captain Brad over there.
Is
bananas on a boat or bad luck?
Further investigation. Bananas on a boat.
Bad luck.
Then why the sunscreen?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Back to the game. Backup quarterback in. Backup running back in as well. Handoff. That is Luthane.
Couple back off offensive linemen in the game. Looks like 73 Kuntz, 75. It's going to be Trayvon Evans, a 9th grader. Looks like number 70, Carson Galpin, 11th grader.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, that running clock taking effect. So we've got 3 quarters down, 1 to go, and we'll be back.
Also, number 55, Nehemiah Masso, getting some snaps on the offensive line.
In Freeport, air conditioning is not an option. When it's 95 degrees and 89% humidity, survival instincts kick in. There is a better way. Call Green Air. Since 2015, Green Air has turned heat waves into nap weather. Fast, affordable, dependable. Our techs bring the cool when you need it most. Don't sweat it another night. Call Green Air and let us help you control your environment.
And we're back. Third and long 8, waiting for the signal. He'll take the snap, running back in the wrong spot, and he'll just fall down.
Sign of a young quarterback there, getting rattled.
Not sure whether the running back was on the wrong side or if he put the ball to the wrong side to hand it off, but either way.
And
little miscue there.
The punt unit will come out. Not a lot of action from them tonight, but able to get some practice right now. Donnie Kuit, the punter for Freeport.
Was this the second time Freeport's punted tonight?
I believe so.
Spread shield punt.
High punt. Bucks are going to let that bounce, and
A little extracurricular down here between the Bulldogs 23 and the Bucks number 6. They'll throw some laundry on it. Looks like they'll call holding. Bucks coordinator drawing in the dirt, trying to figure out what to call.
Well, seems like that speed option's been working pretty well.
Yeah.
I'd stick with that, but it looks like they're going to drop back to pass. Quick curl route caught by number 2, taken down for a gain of about 7.
Another young number 1 down here at the bottom of the screen getting in the game. That's going to be L.J. Glover, another 9th grader, freshman, getting some playing time. Also, number 18 at safety, it's going to be Marion Castillo, a junior for the Bulldogs.
Quarterback's rattled. He's going to save himself by running out of bounds.
Oliver Boyko, a senior for the Bulldogs, number 6, getting some playing time at the top side of the field, along with Talon Michaela. Another Bulldog getting some playing time on this drive on defense. It's going to be Donnie, hope I'm saying this right, Kuit.
He's the punter.
Another substitution gets number 78, Easton Parnell, some playing time. He's been banged up early on in the season. He'll get some snaps.
Same play to the same receiver.
Ball
there's
pops
a fumble.
Out. Bulldogs will have it.
Recovered by the Bulldogs.
Not sure who popped it out, but number 18, Marion Castillo, ends up with it. Takes a nice Bulldog bounce right into his hands.
The Bucks were trying to run the exact same play. Pass from quarterback Mazinski to Branson Scruggs.
Number 51. Don't know if you recognize that one right there, William, but that's Charlie Nick, son of Kerry Nick.
Well,
playing center there for the Bulldogs.
I did not know that.
Now you do.
See, another Bulldog legend.
There you go.
Arm wrestling champ.
There you go.
Gentle giant. First 10 Bulldogs, handoff up the middle. Nice hole and run by Kuit, who's got multiple duties here, playing all over the field.
Charlie Nick and Nehemiah Musso, the center and the left guard, getting a nice pancake block, allowing for the first down. Bulldogs will hurry up and get set fast. They'll keep the tight end to the wide side. Ball on the 38.
Another run up the middle, but that play is blown up. Nowhere to go.
Donnie Kuit, it looks like they were in the pistol on that one, William?
Maybe.
I think he was in the pistol.
Either the pistol, he's offset to the near side.
Sometimes you'll put a younger running back in the pistol to give him a better angle. Run downhill. We'll see. Bulldogs will line up fast. 6:25 on the clock. Ball on the 40.
Quick pass out to the outside. Nice run after catch by Talon by Talon McEllier. Going to be a 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Almost got a false start, or
see if he'll let the young man take a shot on this one.
And the pass is complete, but his knee was down short of the 1st down. That is going to make it a 4th and dicey for a young quarterback, so Coach Arns is going to send out the punt unit. Kuwait is going to punt. It's a very high punt, straight up, and it's going to bounce and be down at about the 19.
Got some laundry on the 35. Clock will tick under 4 minutes. Bulldogs still 48, Bucks still 13.
Well, that clock has been running. So the Bulldogs looking good here. First night, first game of the year. You see anywhere they need to improve?
Obviously, a lot of season left. I think next week's opponent, if I'm not mistaken, is Jay Royals. They're probably going to be a little bit tougher opponent for the Bulldogs than the Bucks tonight. Not the Bucks were a bad team, but I think we'll see some stiffer competition next week coming from a program that is definitely going to come to play. They're going to prepare. They're going to be big. They're going to be strong. They're going to be fast. So I think the best thing for Freeport to do would be continue to work on and build upon the successes that we've had, but also just to continue to work hard in the direction that we're working. Continue to get in better shape. Continue to get more physical up front. Continue to protect the quarterback. Obviously, we've got a good quarterback and a good receiving core, so we want to be able to protect the quarterback. On defense, I think we're going to get better with each drive. So I think we just got to work on our brand of football.
Well, it's good to know as a team that, opposing defenses are just going to have to scout Julius Miles and how to stop him. That gives you a lot of freedom to.
And I don't know how you do it. I'd hate to be a defensive coordinator trying to figure it out. I don't know. Again, I think the Bulldog fans are hungry, so we need it.
Well, starting off the season strong with 3 minutes left in the game. Bulldogs up 48-13. Or is that 43?
48-13.
48-13. The referees getting together, discussing dinner plans. Maybe we can get out of here early. Go to TGI Fridays or Chili's.
Hey, man. Those Stripes points at TGI Fridays are off the chain.
Hey.
Got a nice rewards program there.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Here's a snap. Deep throw.
Oh!
And a nice one-handed interception by the Bulldogs. By Kolb, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 22-yard line. Amazing catch.
18, Marion Castillo basically plays center field and goes up and grabs the ball, turns into receiver, comes down with it and takes it back, I don't know, 30, 40 yards.
Yeah.
He'll get his opportunity to dunk the trash can. Let's see what he's got.
Let's see where it is.
And the Bulldogs get an opportunity to score one more time. Here he comes.
Just going to oop it to him. Oop, and...
Oh. Five slam-a-jamma.
That was a windmill.
And we'll get one more chance to score.
Feel good as a backup to go in there and put some points on the board.
Clock falls inside of 2 minutes. He'll take the snap in the shotgun.
Ooh, that was a tough throw. Had to throw over the defender. Couldn't get to his intended receiver.
Tried to zip it out to Diggs, the defensive end, number 80. Good job of getting his hands up. Coach Benham to take every last second off the clock.
Closing in on a minute left in this game. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Kuit, who shifts and jives down to the 10-yard line.
Possibly a first down. Close, but no cigar.
If I know anything about football etiquette, they're not going to force themselves into the end zone. They're just going to probably hand the ball off once or twice more and call it a night. Yeah. Oh, never mind. He's going to pull it and have a pass, and he's going to go into the end zone for another Bulldog touchdown.
Bulldogs will surpass that 50-point mark. That'll put them up 54-13.
Clock still running, and that is going to be the ball game. That last touchdown catch by Wade Diggs from Evan Kolb. And that's the ball game. Your final score: Freeport 54, North Bay Haven 13. An amazing performance by Julius Miles, who had 4 touchdown catches, and Carter Nunes, who had 6 touchdown passes. This high-flying Freeport offense looks to make their mark this season with a thrashing of the North Bay Haven Bucks. Any final thoughts?
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week as we play against the J Royals.
Great.
And, yeah.
Go Bulldogs?
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah. Go
1-0.
What the heck is that? Roman! Maybe we should end like with the home screen like this.